Our next honor of the night is the Jewish Heritage Center's Keser Shem Tov Award, which we are proud to present to devoted members of the JSH's congregation in Kew Garden Hills, Barry and Phyllis Shaw. Keser Shem Tov literally means the crown of a good name. Chazal use this term to describe those individuals who endear themselves to all who meet them, whose kindness and integrity leaves others with praise and accolades when speaking of them. Barry and Phyllis are two such special people. Barry is typically one of the first to arrive for any minyan, and his calm, gentle, and congenial demeanor sets the tone for others as the room fills. His frankness is refreshing, and he is honest, warm, and engaging. Phyllis was still young when tragedy struck those close to her. What makes Phyllis exceptional is the way she continued with her life, remaining a strong, positive woman with an upbeat demeanor and outlook on life. She is totally devoted to her children and grandchildren, and is also known as the go-to woman by friends, neighbors, and others in the community. She and Barry frequently and consistently go the extra mile to lend a helping hand or offer encouragement when needed. There are so many anecdotes that we can draw from to illustrate Phyllis and Barry's selfless dedication to others. When Phyllis's friend was sick in the hospital for a long time, Phyllis was a constant presence in the hospital for months, and she even slept in the hospital one night each week to relieve the burdened family members. When Phyllis's elderly mother needed care for many years, Phyllis was a consummate daughter. She attended to all of her mother's needs, managing her mother's apartment and the rest of her affairs. Barry, too, was not a son-in-law, but a son, as he shouldered the responsibility with Phyllis, treating Phyllis's mother with the utmost compassion and respect. Barry and Phyllis once planned an extended vacation to Niagara Falls to enjoy some time away together on their way to their friend's son's wedding. When that friend unfortunately ended up in the week of Shiva at the same time, Barry and Phyllis canceled their vacation plans to stay with him, accompanying him to Toronto. Barry sat with him in the hotel during all the times he was unable to be with his family at the Simcha. Barry and Phyllis have truly earned themselves a Shem Tov. When we asked them to accept this honor, however, they accepted only on condition that we focus not on them, but on their grandchildren, and the Kiddush Hashem that they make. So tonight, we also have the opportunity to catch a glimpse of the fruit of Barry and Phyllis' labor, and share in their nachas, as we also present the next award of the evening, the Jewish Heritage Center's Kiddush Hashem Award to Efraim and Rassy Shaw. Not too many religious Jews can claim to be accomplished triathletes. Yet, Efraim pursues his passion for physical activity and competitive sport while never compromising his Torah values. Efraim was the winner of the Central Park Half Marathon and the overall winner at the Peasantland Half Ironman, with multiple top 10 finishes at Timberman Half Ironman in New Hampshire and Atlantic City. Recently, Efraim marked the incredible feat of qualifying for the Half Ironman World Championships in Chattanooga, Tennessee this coming September. For us non-athletes, that means that he's one of the fastest competitors in his age group in the world. An Ironman triathlon is widely regarded to be one of the most challenging and physically demanding single-day sporting events in the world. When meeting such a successful athlete at this level, one would expect to find a fair measure of arrogance to come along with his physical prowess and list of accomplishments. That's human nature, and it's rare to find much lesser athletes without a great amount of conceit. But the Torah teaches us that true greatness, as we've seen in great Torah sages and leaders in every generation, comes not with arrogance, but with humility. This is Efraim. The humility that characterizes him, the respect he has for others, is amazing. Efraim makes a Kiddush Hashem as he bikes, swims, and runs across the country, always running with a yarmulke, even when competing in far-flung locales with no religious Jews. Known as the Jewish runner, Efraim is stopped by fellow athletes in nearly every race, commenting that they never knew Orthodox people race. As Efraim crossed the finish line after racing in the elite division of the New York City Triathlon in 2015, the announcer proclaimed, "Our first finisher with a yarmulke." This level of success also requires great investment of time and effort. And as Rassy shared with us, Efraim makes sure to get up at 4:45 every morning to train for his competitions, daven to seek him with a minyan, and then train some more before completing his training routine. He even manages to make breakfast for his wife and help around the house before heading out to open his bike shop. Efraim's partner in life and kindred soul, Rassy, stands behind him in all his efforts, and she's supportive of all her husband's dreams and aspirations. With her intelligence, calm demeanor, and upbeat nature, Rassy worked in the Diamond District in Manhattan for 8 years, and now joins Efraim in managing their own bike shop. My family got to know Efraim and Rassy when they spent time with their grandparents in Kew Garden Hills and as they davened together at the JHC. Efraim and Rassy forged a connection to the center as well. Efraim asked my father to be Messiah Kedushin at their wedding just over a year ago. My father can't stop talking about Efraim and Rassy and how remarkable they are in their humility and their character. In recognition of these two special generations, I asked my father, Rabbi Portnoy, to please come up as we are proud to present tonight's Kesser Shem Tov Award to Barry and Phyllis Shaw and our Kiddush Hashem Award to Efraim and Rassy Shaw.
The Jewish Heritage Center presents this Kesser Shem Tov Award, presented to Barry and Phyllis Shaw in recognition of their steadfast dedication to family and to the many not related whom they care for as family. Jewish Heritage Center of Queens and Long Island, 29th Annual Dinner, June 13th, 2017.
One more. One more. Excellent.
And to our star triathlete, his prayer for success beyond the world beat in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Kiddush Hashem Award presented to Efraim and Rassy Shaw for the inspiring way in which they are Mekadesh Shem Shemayim in their personal, professional, and sporting lives. Jewish Heritage Center of Queens and Long Island, 29th Annual Dinner, June 13th, 2017.
Hold on, one more. The last one. There you go. Hold on, one more. And one more.
Phyllis and I would like to thank the Jewish Heritage Center for this wonderful honor. It's also great to have the nachas of seeing our grandchildren, Efraim and Rassy, receive the Kiddush Hashem Award. We are delighted to have our children and grandchildren and friends here to share this special occasion with us. We give special thanks to Rabbi Turk, our Rav, for being there for us at all times. Besides being our shul, the Jewish Heritage Center's activities continues to save the souls of thousands of Jews. May the JEC, the Ezras Hashem, be matzliach in all of its endeavors.